It's sensory deprivation. Did you expect me to talk? Did you read the title? Or are you stupid? You clicked it. You obviously want, like, silence or whatever, so I'm being quiet. You were curious. Don't click away. You clicked this. You chose this for yourself. You chose this for yourself. You take your two eyes, your that eye and your that eye, and you lock in and you be quiet with me. I have to be quiet too now because you clicked this. And you know that I like to talk. It's hard for me not to talk. So thanks for this. Thanks for making me not talk and not do anything interesting for like however long this is gonna be. I feel like if you wanted sensory deprivation, you should like maybe get off the internet and get under the covers and put in earplugs and a manta sleep mask or something. This isn't sponsored, don't skip. I was just saying, like, whatever. You should be depriving yourself of your senses, not clicking YouTube videos. Neurotypicals are so easy to trick because they never suspect anything. It's a real problem you have. I would have suspected things because I'm paranoid. It comes in handy sometimes. Anyway, you wanted me to be quiet, so shh. I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm just gonna project my thoughts to you. How does that feel? Being alone in the silence, trying to guess what my thoughts are, because you decided to click on a video called Sensory Deprivation for Neurotypicals. Are you even neurotypical? Why did you click? Did you click for the neurotypical part or for the sensory deprivation part? Or for both? Did you think it was gonna be a video where I was like a doctor? Like, depriving you of your senses? You think way too highly of me, if that's the case. You should have known better. Like, I'm clearly not dressed like a doctor or anything. I have dinosaurs on my shirt. Dinosaurs never lived deprived of their senses. I don't understand the whole sensory deprivation thing. Like, it's supposedly, like, healthy, right? Like, it's a thing health people do. Oh, let me go sit in a sensory deprivation tank. But when does that happen in nature? We never sit in sensory deprivation tanks in nature. Monkeys never sit in sensory deprivation tanks, and nor do lizards. Or worms. Did you know worms have a lot of oxytocin? Which means they probably feel love, even if they can't comprehend it. Weird. Your face, or is that too much of a sensory sense? Okay, I won't touch your face. I'll just hover my fingers right above your face, so you can like almost feel the warmth coming from my hands, or maybe the cold coming from my hands, but you can't quite feel my fingers on your face. Just hovering right over your eye, because you should be blind if we were really doing this right. Just hovering my fingers right over your eyes. Because that's what sensory deprivation is. Good job. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to touch you. My bad. You know, sometimes whenever people identify as neurotypicals, I feel like they just haven't been on TikTok for long enough. Or they're in denial maybe, or maybe they're completely delusional. But there's not too much of a difference between a good delusion and real life if you can commit to it. So, okay, you're neurotypical and you can handle sensory deprivation and even be improved by it. So you'll shut up and you'll keep watching this video because you clicked it. So clearly you need to commit to silence for some reason. Maybe you're working on something. Probably you're trying to go to sleep. If you wanted to watch a normal ASMR video, you would have clicked on a video that was like, I'ma give you tingles. But no, you clicked sensory deprivation, so were you clicking as a prank to yourself? Or did you mean it? Because I meant it. I wanted to offer this video to people who wanted to be deprived of sound and sight. Which is silly because it's a video, so obviously there's going to be a little bit of sight involved. But I sat down here and was like, I'm going to make a video for people who don't want someone yapping in their ear all night long. So if you clicked this, you should want me to shut up and be boring. And so that's what I'm doing. So whenever I shut up, don't go away, because I'm doing this for you. So I'm going to be quiet now. Are you still here? Okay, good. Focus on your breathing or something. I'll try to focus on mine. Can you hear your own heartbeat if you're quiet enough? I just hear my stomach grumble when I get quiet, and I don't want to think about being hungry. I definitely can't hear my heartbeat. Am I supposed to be able to hear my heartbeat? I don't think so. I think that's something that humans don't do. Hear their own heartbeats, I mean. But I can try to listen to yours. Let's see. Can I hear your heartbeat? Can I hear your heartbeat? Shh, be quiet. I can't hear a heartbeat. Maybe you're dead. Maybe neurotypical people don't have heartbeats. Maybe all a heart is mental illness. Maybe love is sickness. Oh God. Is this the kind of thing that you think about when you're in a sensory deprivation tank? About how Homo sapiens is a species, but humanity is a disease? Oh, my cat just came to say hi. I wonder if my cat would like to be in a sensory deprivation tank. Come here, girl. Let's be in a sensory deprivation tank. Let's be in a sensory deprivation tank together. I'm very lucky that I get to have a soft, wonderful kitty cat in my sensory deprivation tank. Do you have an animal, or are you all alone? Completely, except for me on your screen. That sounds like a you problem that you need to solve. Can you hear her purring? She loves me. But I think this is a slightly uncomfortable position for her, so I'm gonna set her down. Now she's at the bottom of the sensory deprivation tank, and by that I mean she's out of frame on my lap in my room. Shh, be quiet. Just listen to the sounds of the world. Listen to the sounds of the ceiling and the floor. Listen to the sounds in the air, on the wind, in the sky. If the moon was whispering to you, what would she be saying right now? You might hear the answer in your heart, if you have one. Listen. 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 Don't move, don't think, just listen. Because that's apparently what you want to do. Apparently. You know, I have a suspicion that you don't really want that. Like, again, if you actually wanted sensory deprivation, you would be under the covers with headphones on or something like that. But instead, you did click on a YouTube video after all, so I have a feeling you actually wanted me to talk. And you're as much of a liar as I am a liar. So don't go accusing me of lying. Because you elected into this lie. You knew I was gonna talk. I'm a person. Like my face is in the thumbnail. Of course I'm gonna talk. Of course I was gonna talk. I was gonna talk this whole time, and I think you knew that. If I was actually going to make a sensory deprivation video, I wouldn't even be around when I recorded it. I would just turn on my camera and turn on my microphone in a black room, and then I would leave and go to the grocery store or to the ice skating rink or something. That would be fun. And then you could be deprived of your senses while I become an ice princess. But no, I recorded this, and you clicked on it, and you knew what you were getting into. I know that you knew what you were getting into. Because you're smart. You're neurotypical. You don't have delusions. You're healthy. Or at least you think you are. But I'm not convinced personally. I'm not convinced at all. I think you need to spend more time on TikTok. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I think my cat wants to spend more time in the deprivation tank. So we can both be silent and we can enjoy her company. How's that sound? Chin scratch. This is what she wants. She knows what she wants. Unlike you, who... You're clearly conflicted about something if you clicked on this video. Your chakras are not aligned. My cat likes a pretty hard scritching. She doesn't really like this gentle stuff. See, it makes her less interested, but if I give her hard scritches, she's much more into it. Scratch, 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 scratch. I think it's because she has so much fur. She has so much fur, so she's got to get a good deep scratching. Again, she knows what she wants. Maybe if you knew what you want, you could get kisses too. Maybe if you knew what you wanted, you could be happy and fluffy. Do you ever think maybe you're an idiot? And like maybe you are neurotypical, but you're just an idiot? And that's why you click on these videos? Because there's really only two options. Either you're very conflicted and fighting some internal demons, or you're an idiot and you don't understand what you're getting into. It's gotta be one or the other. So you should maybe figure that out before you click on any other video of your life. You'd better not be looking at other videos to click before you've done some introspection. Have you done introspection? You must examine your conscience. You must interrogate your conscience. You must put your brain in one of those FBI torture chambers offshore. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta put it in one of those offshore places and interrogate your conscience with water and boards until you figure out what the heck is going on inside of your brain. Why do you click on the videos that you click? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What do you want that you can't have? What do you want? And why can't you just take it? Why do you fill the lack inside of you with YouTube content? That doesn't even make that much sense. What is missing in your life? Or maybe you know. Maybe you know what's missing in your life, and you're too much of a coward to go get it. Or maybe you're a helpless victim of circumstance, which I have much more sympathy for. In that case, I think it's totally fine to fill the lack with YouTube because, like, you know, you're a helpless victim of circumstance. But if you are just a lazy victim of circumstance, then you're not really a victim of circumstance now, are you? You're a victim of yourself. These are the kinds of things that one should think about when they're in a sensory deprivation tank. All of their shortcomings. And all of their tall comings. Like, you know, you're probably good at something, maybe chess? Or maybe not. There's probably like maybe one video game that you're pretty good at. I don't know. Or like maybe one sport. Or maybe you can draw dogs really well, or maybe you can code. Maybe you're really good at doing eyeliner or nails. There's probably at least one thing that you're pretty good at. You should think about that, and then think about how you can use it to your advantage to get the things that you want in life. You can get pretty much anything with any skill because you can then just do it for money, and then you can do anything with money. It's true that you can't buy happiness, but by nurturing the skills that you're good at to the point where you can monetize them, you usually develop a sense of pride and self-worth, and that can make you happy. So it's not so much about getting money as much as it is about getting a sense of internal value and self-worth validated by the economy. It works pretty well, in my experience. Anyway, I'm gonna try to be quiet now because, like, whatever, that's what you want. And there's, like, something in my eye, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna mess with my face for a hot second while you think about yourself and the world. And oh, I got it. It was a cat hair. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little cat hair in between my fingers right now. It was right there in my eye. It was like kind of sticking to one of my eyelashes and poking me in the eyeball. It probably came from my cat because she has a lot of cat hair, my cat. Do you want to guess how many dinosaurs there are on my shirt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you guessed fast because I counted them right after I asked. Have you figured it out yet why you clicked on this video? If you were just like being weird when you clicked on it, or if there was real intent to like watch sensory deprivation content, or if you even read the title, have you decided to be more discerning about the videos that you click on the internet? You should really try to be more discerning. It's good for you. It's one of the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Sorry, GIFs. No, that was a joke. It's a gift of the Holy Spirit. Discernment. Discernment of spirits. No one really knows what it means. I mean, people say they know what it means, and they say it very confidently, and then other people say different things very confidently, so like, you know, I feel like I know what it means, but I'm just as confident as everyone else who says that they think they know what it means and they say something different. So either way, discernment, it's a gift of the Holy Spirit. And I guess what I'm saying is I think you'd be more impressive if you had more discernment, because right now you're just coming off as a little bit of an idiot because you clicked on this video titled Sensory Deprivation ASMR when there's a lot of context clues that that's not what it was gonna be. And you also clicked on a video for neurotypicals. Nothing is made for neurotypicals because they don't exist. I don't know, maybe ChatGPT is neurotypical, but that's the only example I can think of. I hope that you figured it out. I really do. Because I do care about you. I know I'm more of a tough love kind of gal, but it's all for the sake of your well-being and joy and prosperity. I'll try to learn how to shut up for next time. I promise. Kind of. I should let you know. I had my fingers crossed when I said that promise just now. I'm too much of a yapper, but I guess we all have our demons. Anyway, I hope you sleep well. Good night. I hope you enjoyed this sensory deprivation